You are listening to a TechSide Network podcast, TechSide.net. Casual conversation from technically passionate people.
This podcast contains harsh language and covers adult topics. You will be challenged by views with which you do not agree. Americanitis was coined by American psychologist and philosopher William James. He used it to describe a state of the nerves caused by, quote, the hurry, bustle, and incessant drive of the American temperament. Just as capitalism got its name from one of its greatest detractors, Marx, so I will repurpose the term Americanitis. That hustle, bustle, and incessant drive is as quintessentially American as apple pie. That is our sense of life. It's the American blessed unrest, ever reaching, ever overcoming, ever bettering. This is many Americans' best quality, though many see it as a sin. Americanitis is a podcast regarding ethics and politics. Sometimes we will veer into more broadly philosophical realms, but I promise you that it won't be as boring as those college lectures you had to sit through. No cogito ergo sum here. I talk about philosophy as it is intended to be used, here and now, in the world, in your life, every day. My outlook is very heavily influenced by objectivism, the philosophy of Ayn Rand, and by Leonard Peikoff, her intellectual heir. In fact, there have only been a handful of times that I found myself in disagreement with either of them. Most of these times I was proven wrong. The rest, I'm still searching for answers. You will hear some challenging ideas here, such as, animals do not have rights. Judging others is not only morally good, but required of you. Pride is not a sin, but a virtue. The purpose of your life is your own happiness. You should be more selfish. We should throw our borders open to all. Taxation is theft in all cases and is never morally justified. Healthcare is not a human right. These are some of the things I will be expanding upon and, hopefully, doing a good job convincing you of. If I do my job, then you should be able to see how all of these ideas are connected, how we should not deal with them one by one on the range of the moment, but rather find a principle that unites them to inform our decision. Sometimes I will be talking about news and current politics. I'll try to avoid most of the well-trodden topics as I find them boring. For example, I will avoid the impeachment proceedings happening now, but I may speak about the separation of powers and why that matters. As a disclaimer, I am not a philosopher. I'm a student of philosophy. I've been practicing and applying objectivism to my own life for over 10 years. Nothing I say here should be taken as fact, but should be researched. If you find what I say compelling or challenging, I'm willing to engage in meaningful conversations. I'm still learning, and sometimes I'm wrong. I'm very open to correcting myself if I am shown to be wrong. The truth is what I'm after. If you're also after the truth, I invite you to join me. I think we can have some fun here. The truth is always a positive value. If you would like me to cover a specific topic, I can be reached on Twitter at @AmericanitisTech. That's the @ American, ITISTEK, or at Americanitis@TechSide.net. Please subscribe to the show on iTunes or Google Play and take the time to leave us a review and comment. We have a Patreon page which enables you to show your support for the podcast for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/TechSide. Show notes are available at TechSide.net/Americanitis. We thank you all for listening. Later days.